What is going on, YouTube? Lucas back here with Flourish Land Designs, and today's video I'm gonna be jumping into organizing my brand new trailer. So what we got going on pretty much is I gotta get trimmer racks on the wall, I gotta get blowers on the wall, I have brand new fenders that are all painted, I got spare tire racks, wood for up front for storage. I got a big mess in here. So pretty much point of this video is getting this dialed in. I'm gonna become efficient, save time, save money. Even though I spent money, it's part of the investment, and it'll definitely help out when we start getting grass growing and get rid of this snow, because I'm ready for it. And spring's just around the corner, so we're gonna get ready. I'm gonna show you what I'm doing to pretty much maximize efficiency for this year and be ready for the 2026 mowing season. All right, so we got the Extreme Pro Series Trim Rack V3 2-position. They're from trailerracks.com. I'll show you real quick. This is what we're working with. So pretty much I already opened it once. They're black. Usually most of these trailer racks are actually green. It's kind of like their company color type. But they ended up having black because, as you can see in the picture, it's all green. So their main color is green, but I'm really happy that they had black, because I got a black trailer and it'll match pretty much my maroon color and everything else. It matches, it goes in the trailer well. I didn't want green, knew it was gonna look weird. So I'm really happy that they had black. I ended up ordering these, got them in 5 days ago. This is my kind of first thing I'm gonna try and tackle. It's pretty self-explanatory. They got directions for it. This easy track right here. It's real affordable and easy, hence the name. All it is all these screw holes. You put some self-tappers in, and then you use hooks and other things to latch in. The hooks, they will go in the blower, and then that one will be pretty easy to do. I gotta go through the directions on these, make sure I do everything correct. I know I have to put stuff on the weed whacker for this to work. And then just go from there, really. It's more of kind of getting organized. So probably gonna end up either fast forwarding or videoing most of it. It's kind of hands-on, so if I can set up a camera, I'll set up a camera. But yeah. I got one more thing real quick before I really start working on this. Pretty much it's gonna be organization. So where I'm putting this stuff, I'm really kind of thinking I'm gonna get the blowers over here, so the easy track will run right across here. It might be up here or a little lower, I don't know for sure yet. I got a tape measure out, so I'll be able to measure that pretty easy and then go from there. So blowers on this side, thinking weed whackers on this side, because usually we're pulling up on the right side of the road, so right away, whoever's weed whacking, I or someone else, it'll be on the right side. You'll be able to walk easy right through here. You'll get your weed whacker. You'll be right on the grass, ready to go. And then blowers over here, which are usually the last thing, so it'll be pretty simple, so you won't get in the way. So blowers and weed whackers aren't over here. We're gonna be on 2 separate sides. And then really, I'll be putting a spare tire most likely down in probably by the wheel well or up front somewhere, just so it's out of the way. It's not going to be in the way because it's going to be against the wall, so that'll be nice, but just make sure it's out of the way. And then yeah, shelves in the front. It's kind of pretty self-explanatory, but that's my way of thinking. If you have any advice, I can always switch it around. It's like if you think, oh, you should put the blower in a different spot, or you should put them on both sides or anything, let me know for sure, because this is my first time doing it, so I want to be the most efficient. So if any advice helps with that, that'd be great. Just let me know. So yeah, thanks. All right, so I got the directions kind of figured out. It's not as easy as it looks, because the directions aren't really the greatest, I would say, because it doesn't really explain much about the mounting brackets. It explains where they go and how it goes and stuff, but it just doesn't really say much about the mounting brackets, because you have figure 1 and figure 2, and it doesn't tell you which one to do, but I'm gonna try and keep it the closest to the wall as I can, so it's not sticking out like far, but it'll be enough against the wall to where it'll fit the weed whacker still. So All right, so kind of took a while. I'm impressed with the quality of it so far. The only thing I worry about is how heavy the rack will, like the trimmers are going to be on it. I mean, they really aren't that heavy. So, I mean, once there's two up there, the weight's going to be divided somewhat. So, I'm pretty happy with it so far. I'm currently freezing my butt off right now because it's in the 20s right now, and I got no gloves on. And once I get gloves on, I can't really get like all the screws and everything properly, so it's difficult. So pretty much tomorrow is going to be 40 degrees or more, so I'm going to definitely be able to get this knocked out, at least this part, and then the easy track will be so much quicker because all it is just putting self tappers in here and there on these, and then that's it. But these, it was a little complicated being that there were so many parts because I had to put all these in, attach these first, the bracket under here, and then this bracket, attach those first, and then put these to this bracket, line the bottom up. Then I kind of try to make this level as best I can, but I ended up messing it up a little. As you can see, probably it's a little tilted, but it's actually not that noticeable. But overall, it's pretty good. I got level down here. It's got socket on it, but I mean, yeah, I mean, it's pretty level. I know I'm in a trailer, so the trailer is like right there for levelness. And then, yeah, but that's it for today. I'm going to be back here tomorrow, so see you tomorrow. What's going on, everybody? So it's the next day. I ended up knocking this out, the trimmer rack, within the past half hour, 45 minutes, which wasn't too bad. It wasn't too difficult. It was pretty easy to put together the helpers. Helps out holding the engine and everything. And then it has a great system for locking. All it is you do this, you twist it, and then you pull it out, and then you slide these out right here. I'll be able to show you in a second. And then pretty much, yeah, that's the finished product. It looks pretty good. It's not too high up. It's perfect height for both the bottom one and the top one. And then I'm probably gonna end up putting I got a wire spool holder. Probably gonna end up putting it like right down in here area because I'd like to keep it nice and close to the trimmer, and I also want it to the back of the trailer just so that you're not having to go all the way to the front to be able to get your spool of wire or anything. And then the other thing I was gonna work on real quick is the easy track. Easy track's gonna be a lot easier because I'll be able to pretty much just get it level and yeah, go from there because I don't have two separate areas to work with. I measured it from the tops. They're pretty much where they're supposed to be. Like the mounting brackets are pretty much, they're within like, I don't know, quarter inch, half inch, which isn't a big deal at all, because it works great. And I'm real happy with it because it's already starting to clean up everything. Be a lot more room in here. And then there will be a lot more room, especially once I get this easy track in. I'm also really thinking about, because I got a spare tire holder for this, it'll just be against the wall. I'd love to be able to get it up high, but it's a matter of, I don't want it falling down. I don't want it falling down when I'm driving and maybe I'm on the back roads and I accidentally hit a crater, because that happens around here. And I would prefer to not have it get ripped off the wall on accident because it is only supported by one easy track, and then it'd be just on one bolt for this. So I'm gonna keep it on the ground, but I'm just gonna have it braced against the wall. So it's not gonna be rolling around. It'll be nice and secure, and it's just a matter of it'll be out of the way and it won't be rolling around. So it'll be nice. It'll be simple, efficient. And I was gonna put it on this side, but I realized I got the door right there. I'm gonna put it right there. That's where all my wood and stuff for the shelves. I've just gotta move this stuff. I got new fenders, as you see, yeah, spoiler. But I'm gonna put it right here because if I pop a tire or anything, need to replace it, I'll be able to walk right through here and it'll be right here. It won't be out of the way back there if I have mowers in the way or anything. When I'm pulling in the mowers, I won't hit the tire or anything. So I'll just have it right here and then I'll be good to go. So seems to be working out. I got a pretty good plan going. I'm gonna get this easy track on and I'll show you the results. So All right, so as you seen in that last clip, got this done. That was actually pretty simple. I mean, it looks level to me. It doesn't have to be perfect because it's my own workspace. It's not like clients are seeing it, so that'll hold on for sure. I know it'll be great. It might be a little bit of a pain in the butt trying to get it up and down off of it, but realistically, as long as you're easy on the equipment, it'll be fine. It's gonna hold pretty well. So I just didn't want to buy the couple $250 holder for it, and I just didn't want to spend that money right now. Later down the road, I definitely will be able to afford it, hopefully. So I'll go that route, but right now this works great. I'm able to put my trimmer on it as well. And then I'm gonna get this tire mounted up real quick as well. So I'm gonna put you guys on a tripod real quick. I'll try and show you how I'm gonna do this. Pretty much just gonna kind of measure with this against the wall with the tire on it and then go from there. So it's kind of how I'm going about it. It's pretty easy to do. Self-explanatory. I mean, doing trimmer racks is obviously a lot more technical. You got a lot of different parts, but easy track, it's so easy to do given the name. And then yeah, I'll just tighten that up. That's not going anywhere, I mean, at all. And then yeah, pretty much all I got left is these shelves. It'll be able to clean up my straps. I got fabric stakes, I got preen, bleach for power washing and stuff, and then gas and oil and stuff. That'll all be able to go right in these shelves. I'll be able to put gas tanks and everything else. I gotta build those, figure out something, but yeah, otherwise that's pretty much that for all the racks. I mean, it clears up a lot of space. It looks ready to go. Yeah, I can't really complain. I'm really liking it. So, but then I gotta get working on this, so I gotta figure out something in a minute. All right, just got done with lunch. Oh, jeez. It's very slippery out here. I'm gonna end up having to back this up. I gotta back it up to where I can get power, because I gotta use circular saw and everything else. And my dad's speed spur and circular saws in the shed we got, so I gotta back this up. So I'm gonna close this up real quick. I'm gonna back it up all the way over there, get it ready to go. But yeah, so everything's pretty much secure where it's at, so looks good. But yeah, we're gonna get this all closed up. I'm just gonna leave it like that. Get this one side done. Gotta make sure I'll match that. Oh yeah. And yeah, gotta get these tow mirrors out because I'm heavy hauling. Oh yeah, it's a bad unit. Bad unit. Get these out. Yeah, we get a little bit of a cold start. Oh yeah. She's sounding good. Yeah, it's really useful having these tow mirrors on. I don't know if you've seen the last video, but definitely helps out a lot. You can see so much more. You can actually see around and behind the trailer for the most part. So yeah, I'm gonna get this thing backed up. It'll be pretty easy. Kind of the wrong way. Yeah, it's so much better. I can see so much more. The tow mirrors, especially the blind spot. It works out great. Right. Right there. Oh yeah, we're good right there. Oh geez, we got some water on the top. It's dripping down. It's no big deal. It ain't gonna hurt. But yeah, this is close enough. We gotta do this one. Oh geez. be close enough. That's a golf cart. But yeah, I just got power in there. And then, yeah, I'll be able to get going on these. So yeah, I'm gonna get the tools real quick, and then we'll start working on that. All right, so got it all figured out. Got a chop saw, circular saw, got my marker, speed square. So I actually just messed up. This one I didn't mess up, but it's 22.5 degrees. Cut these. This is kind of my design. I'm only going towards the door. I'm not going anywhere past. It'll be one story up, so it'll be 3 feet tall. So it'll be good, about waist height. And then yeah, so I actually messed this one up. I can actually use this actually. So it's 45. I'm gonna end up cutting this one at a 45. I gotta make sure I don't cut the wrong way, and then go from there. So that's what I'm building. I'm gonna put my phone up and probably time lapse this a little bit, because I don't really have anything else to hold it. I don't have any. And then yeah, so. So I just seen in the last clip, I messed these two boards up. Not good. So I've never really done a whole lot of like angles and stuff whenever I've ever been woodworking. So I'm not the best at it. I actually just figured it out on my own. I ended up looking up a few things, helped me, but just to make a 90-degree angle, if you already have an angle, you have to subtract the angle you cut to make a 90-degree. So turns out it's this one, you cut 2 33.5s, you get a 90-degree angle, perfect 90. That's a 22.5, so you gotta subtract 22.5 from 90. Then you end up with 60 something. So then you'll divide that in 2. You get 33.5. It'll come out here. I'll probably still be able to use one of these for the other side, which isn't a big deal. But I'm cutting it at the door, so I just gotta use a tape measure, measure this one, and then go from there. And then make the other side, make 2 exact ones, and then gonna actually have to figure out this angle right here. So that's another one I might have to do, but I'm gonna set up my phone real quick. Hopefully I won't have to check my phone again. I'll be able to just time lapse it. But then yeah, that's kind of what I'm working with. I might honestly just not set up my phone, because probably gonna need my phone, because I need to do it for the math and stuff. So I'm gonna probably just fast forward. So all right, now I got this done, front done, back done. So now I just gotta get these sides. So I got the angles cut as well. So what I'm thinking, just to get it perfect, I'm gonna get it pretty much, that's gonna be my angle. So I'm gonna just Sharpie that, and then I should be able to cut it right there, and then I'll screw into the back side. So I'm gonna do the same over here, and then it should be good. Screw it all together, get it good. One problem is though, the wood sucks. It's your typical Home Depot lumber. So whatever, is what it is. It's not a big deal. It's just gotta hold some stuff and keep it together. So yeah, I'm gonna screw this together. All right, just finished up first layer. So that's the design. That's what I'm kind of working with. Got it all cut, got all my pieces cut. I'm gonna have posts going up, probably 2 in the middle, 2 on the ends, and then flat piece of OSB. I'm thinking I'm probably gonna sheet it underneath. So probably gonna put OSB underneath, I think, and then go from there, kind of see how it goes and see how sturdy it is. So I'm pretty happy with it so far. Can't hope that the lumber's not the straightest. So it is what it is, but it seems to be working pretty good. I'm pretty impressed with myself, honestly, because of the angles. So angles have always been difficult for me, but I seem to be figuring them out. Messed up again, actually. It was kind of a silly mistake, more or less. It wasn't really a mess up. I accidentally put the short one that I cut too short already in this. So if you see, this side has 1 inch less than this side. So yeah, it's a little uneven. So I'm gonna fix that real quick. Unfortunately, I gotta cut more boards up, but my dad has some extra board if I need. So I'm gonna fix that, because when I go up to the next level, it's gonna be off and it's gonna be weird. So it's gonna be harder to cut, and I'm not gonna know the measurements correctly. But pretty much when I go to the next level, I'm gonna just recreate one more of these, and then I'm gonna put the posts up, and I'm gonna just put, screw it to the top with sheeting. I'm gonna use the OSB. So I'm gonna get on that. I gotta fix this. A lot of mistakes. No biggie though, I got time. It's probably about an hour since the last clip. It's been a while, but there's quite a bit to figure out, the angles and then everything. And then I had to make the second layer, so I pretty much just sped it up for you guys. I got it all done. You can see the second layer is right up there. And then I'm cutting the next bottom piece out of the OSB. I got one more sheet to do after this, and then I'm gonna be sheeting that. I'll be putting that around, and then I got 5 more pieces of wood. I kind of wish I had more than just 5, because I want to put 1 in the corner, 1 in that corner, 1 in that corner, and then 2 in the back, and then 2 in the front. So that's more than 5. I might just be putting 5 in right now, because that might all I'll be able to do, which isn't a big deal, because this isn't really going to be holding like a bunch of weight, but it's just a matter of it would definitely help. So it's not too big of a deal, but I'm definitely making a mess in here as well, and I'll actually be able to video most of this. So I'm actually gonna put you guys on my little stand here, and then yeah, should be done with this in, I don't know, probably about the next hour, maybe less, probably half hour, honestly. Look at that sky. Isn't that just beautiful? So, wonderful day today. It's been great. It's about 40s, 45 degrees, I think it was a peak. But the great thing is, as you just saw, I got the shelves all wrapped up. This is the final product. I didn't show this, but I did get a weed whip, the string roll for the, I'm gonna get rid of this one. This one's the old one. I gotta buy a new one anyways, so I'll get that fixed, but it's just a matter of, it's got the nice cutter. It'll hold it right here, right next to your weed whips. You don't have to go all the way to the front of the trailer and get it, so it's right there. But this is the final product. Got my blowers, got my hedge trimmer, got a weed whacker over here. I need to get an edger, and then got them 2 fenders. I'm not gonna be able to do those today, it's getting late. But then look at this. This is some true craftsmanship. You know, we got a little bit overhang on that side and a little not over here. It's no big deal. Good thing I'm not a carpenter, but this is all sturdy. I got some self-tappers in the bottoms, and then I got 1 support piece. I would like to probably get another piece for the middle. If I stop by Home Depot, I might, but gas cans down here, all of the tools and other things. Miscellaneous stuff up here. This stuff's going back in the garage. I don't need that in here, but then all that stuff is there. And then I got room on the sides in case of anything. I could put a hanger for mower blades. I could put bad mower blades on this side, good on that side. Have an impact up top. I have everything. I got my tire on. So really it's looking pretty professional. I'm pretty happy with it, so it's great. All I gotta do now is pretty much pull in a mower, and I can go cut grass. Be real efficient, quick, easy, fill up my stuff, get going, you know? So it's all the room I need. I'll be mobile in no time. So that wraps up my customization video of the trailer, getting it all ready. for the 2026 season. So I appreciate it if you made this far. I'll be posting probably, I don't know, a couple weeks down, maybe next week as well, because I will be getting, I already got a bunch of yard signs, so that will probably be the next video about advertising and getting the fenders on my truck. So stay tuned for that. Appreciate it if you made this far. Have a great day, and yeah, we'll see you in the next one.